Stop dreaming. This is not gonna work. You have to get up early and work all day. That's just life. What's your problem? Just deal with it. Wow, you are 30 already? And you haven't achieved anything? Wait, you still don't have a job? What are you even doing all day? This is not acceptable. Others don't do it, so you can't do it. How are you still single? When are you gonna have to adjust to this life? Even if you don't like it, you have to get up early. What's your problem? That's just deal with it. Stop, you don't have much time. How are you still single? You have to get up early. When are you gonna marry and have kids? Stop! Who tells us what we can and can't do? In our society, we are taught how our life path should look like. Starting from a very young age, we are told to get good grades in school, study something useful, get a good and normal job, marry, have kids, buy a house, work until we are old. It's described as the ideal life that fits everyone, and it's a safe path that many have followed before us. But while swimming in the crowd, we forget that everyone is unique and has different needs, hopes, and dreams. If we dare to step out and be different, we are often looked down upon. We need more people who think outside of the box, so that it becomes a normal thing to do. Only when we rid ourselves of society's standards and follow the calling deep inside of us, that's when we find happiness, and that's when we are truly free.
Hello everyone again, and also welcome to the new people that have come across my channel somehow. I am really grateful for every new comment that I get, and they really brighten my day. And yeah, I just wanted to say that thank you for watching my videos, and thank you for commenting and maybe subscribing. It really means a lot to me, because this is something that I want to do in the future. Maybe not as an alone thing, but in addition to other things. I've discovered this for myself, making videos. It's like a new thing, but yeah, I really like it, and I also like to have a voice and to be able to talk about certain topics or experiences and maybe helping others with it. So yeah, that is the plan, and so I'm really grateful for every new person that joins here, and maybe we can create a little positive community together. That would be my hope. Yeah, but let's talk about the topic in this video, which you've probably already guessed by what you have seen so far from this video. I want to talk about our general society and how society, yeah, kind of tells us what life path we should follow and tells us what things we can and can't do. And this is really something that I have been struggling with all my life, because I don't know, I've always felt a bit different than most other people. I've always felt like I don't really fit in, that I have different ideas or things that I want to do differently, or what I want to do with my life, basically. But I've always been too scared and unsure to, yeah, follow along on those feelings, pretty much. So for most of my life, I've been trying to just follow this certain path that most of us are following. You know, you go to school, you get good grades so you can study something useful, then you study to get a good job, make enough money, then you work like a normal 9-to-5 job, and yeah, you're just employed somewhere. You go there early in the morning, you have to get up early, and you return home in the evening, and that cycle just repeats every day, and you don't really have much time for other things. Basically, you just work for some time when you have vacation, and then you can do something. Anyways, I have been trying to follow this path, and this is the reason why I got a depression. I realized that only later, but I think my body and my soul, they were just telling me at some point, you can't keep on going like this. It's enough. And that's why I had the depression, I think. And also by realizing all those things and a lot of other things, that's how I managed to overcome this depression mostly on my own, which is, yeah, pretty incredible to me. I'm not saying that it works the same for you. If you have depression, then I really can recommend that you try to get professional help first, because usually that might help as well. In my case it didn't, but I didn't have a good therapist anyways. So basically my depression was like a big wake-up call for myself, to just realize this normal life is not for me, and that I need to have the courage and, I don't know, ignore the voices and the judgment of others and just follow this path that feels right to me, and that deep down I know is just what I should do and what I'm supposed to do in this life. And yeah, it's really scary, and I am still struggling a lot in my life. I still don't have a job. I struggle financially. I struggle with many things, bad things that keep happening around me, where I'm always asking myself, why is this happening? But sometimes there just is no answer, and I think I should just still try to keep at it and just really do the things that feel right to me personally. And I can say that even despite all the struggles that I have right now and still in my life, I feel so free, and I feel the most happy. I've never felt this happy, even though I have so many struggles, but it's just because I feel so at peace with myself, and I've really found myself and what I really want to do, and just staying true to that, it does a lot with you, really. I'm really grateful that, yeah, I can experience this now, and that I had all these realizations now, because I'm 30 years old, and I think it's time to finally follow the path that I am meant to follow. And I know there's the saying, it's never too late, but how do you know? How do you know how much time you have left in your life? You don't know that. I mean, it can be over any time. Things can change really quickly all of a sudden, and so I kind of don't like this saying that it's never too late. I mean, it's never too late to start something for sure, but maybe sometimes if you wait too long and you don't dare to do the steps, maybe at some point it could be too late, and then you have regrets. And I don't want that to happen to me. And so I decided that no matter what it takes, I will pursue my dreams now, and no matter what other people might say to me, because in the past and before my depression also, I always thought that something is wrong with me. Like, I was wondering, why can't I be like everyone else? Why can't I, be happy? If I look around me and see all these other people who just follow this normal life, and they go to work and they do all those things, old friends of me already have a family, they might have a house, they have kids, are married and all that stuff, and I always felt so out of place, and I was asking myself, why do I not want these things? Why do I not feel anything and don't feel any happiness? Why am I struggling so much to follow this life as well, this path that everyone else seems to be so fine with? And if you feel the same, then no, nothing is wrong with you. I think you should really listen to that inner voice that you are having, and just follow what feels right to you. And I also think that it's not selfish at all if you say that you yourself, you come first and then the others, because I don't know why in our society we often think that we can't do that because that's selfish, or other people will tell us, wow, that's selfish, but it really is not, because it's very true that you come first, and your own well-being of your body and your mind and soul come first, because you also have a responsibility for your body, right? You only have this one body, you only have this one life, and if you don't take care of it and I don't know, live it like you want to, then you only have this chance, And I also think that it's not selfish, but it also doesn't mean that you don't care about others, because people often associate those things together, Of course I still care about my family and my friends, and of course I'm still being there for them and being helpful in certain situations, but what I mean is that, for example, if a family member asks me to do something, and in that moment I am feeling not well, and I feel like I need my time right now, and I can't do that thing that I am being asked of, then now I have realized that I have to say no, and just stay true to that, and not just because, obviously because I care, I would say, okay, I'll do it, and ignore my own well-being. But then what happens if you do that? Then you feel even worse after, and it's just not doing good for you. I think it's good to have certain boundaries, that you know yourself, and you know how far you can go, and you know that at what point it is enough, and at what point you have to say no, just for your own well-being, even if it might hurt others. But I think it's important that even if it hurts others, that we still stay true to that, and look after ourselves. I just, yeah, wanted to share this message that it's okay if you feel different, and it's okay if you want to do things different than the majority of people. And yeah, it's no matter what others are telling you, as long as you follow what feels right for you, and you just follow what you really like want to do, and the values you stand for and everything, if you stay true to that, then I don't know, it really, it feels incredible. It feels so freeing, and I feel so at peace with myself. I've never felt this way in my life before. Once I realized all those things, and once I started following after, yeah, my what I feel inside, and my true feelings and everything, it's incredible, and I feel I feel so alive. I don't know how to describe it. It feels like I've been absent for years, and only now I like woke up, you know. I really woke up, and I I experience life in such a different way. So I can only recommend that. It takes a lot of courage, and I'm still trying and struggling, and I mean, I've only started my path and following my dreams, and it's all very unsure, and I don't know if it's going to work out, but at least I feel at peace with what I am doing, and it feels right. So I think it just, I don't know, it just it just has to work out somehow, because it's the right thing to do, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's just what I feel like, and I hope you have a good day, have a good week, whatever you're doing, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.